what brought you to ayahuasca? It's a heavy duty experience. Is it, you know?
I just always was in pain. And look at this smiling. I'm sad. No, like I had trauma and shit, and I always dealt with it through drugs.
Right.
And I knew it wasn't good, and I was in therapy, but it wasn't really doing shit. And then my homie Brittany, she's a comic, Brittany Schmidt.
Right.
She done ayahuasca, and she's like, oh my God, it's like a healer. Like 10 years of therapy in one night.
Right.
And she's like, you got to do it. And then literally I went, I puked up some demons. I never felt better in my life. Like you actually get rid of it. Though.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit. And I kept coming back.
Now, have you tried it with different groups, or you stick to like the same group?
I stuck with the same group. I tried it 2 groups.
Okay.
But I have my tribe.
Yeah.
There's a lot popping up in the Hollywood Hills as it becomes more popular.
For sure. I mean, I've done it a bunch of times. I've
Yeah.
I've done it in Mexico, but I've also done it here. My friends, I have a friend who has a place in Topanga, and we often have our
Yeah.
groups there. What I'm doing now is more like mushroom journeys on my own. I feel
Yeah.
like I've gotten a lot of ayahuasca. I need to integrate.
Yeah.
Now, how's the thing, man? Are you integrating
What does that mean?
the lessons that you learn? And
Oh
your trip?
yeah, it's annoying. The work never stops.
The
You're like,
work.
I thought I'd just, and I'm done. No, you gotta keep growing and shit. It's exhausting.
You got to implement all the things that,
I
like the
know.
messages and stuff. So why do you feel that you need to do it now? It seems like your career's taking off. You're a dad. We'll get to that later. Like, why revisit with the mother tonight?
I feel like I've purged like 80% of like the gnarly demons, and I just wanna. It's like you clean your house. That's how I look at it. It cleans your house. And I'll always do ayahuasca the rest of my life, but maybe not so frequently.
Right.
Like now I'm just getting in there to get the garbage out, and once I want to do it like once a year, like a check-in.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, are you afraid? You know, the thing about when I started doing the spiritual stuff, and kind of confronting myself and traumas and all that stuff, it makes you a little bit more honest. Makes you a little bit more sensitive. Does that kill comedy, or has it helped your comedy?
No, it makes you funnier.
Okay.
It makes you, maybe not the next day. You might be weeping of it, you know, but no, it makes you more aware and conscious of everything. You see things, you see their side of the story more. You see how you're guilty. You're like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I did. It's like accountability. It's consciousness. You
Yep.
wake up.
Yeah.
On all sides, you see their evilness, your good deeds, their good. Like you see all of it, and you just check yourself.
It's almost like it makes you like a woman. You can feel everything at the same time.
Yeah, they feel a lot, huh?
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
to 100 emotions at the same time. Now I
Boy,
understand.
I'm one man. I do what I can.
Okay, so do you get annoyed when people come up to you now? Because catchphrases are sometimes they overtake situations where people like with the loosey goosey.
I love it.
Oh, you're still cool
I
with the
love
loosey
it.
goosey.
Yeah. I mean, maybe in 5 years, but I don't think I'll ever get sick of it because it's what launched me and into headlining and making a living.
Yeah.
So I'm forever grateful for that.
So that's a story that I've seen online, you know, and you credit it on top of your IG and your TikTok as the
Yeah.
story or the bit that kind of
It broke me. It launched me.
And that was a real story.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of your comedy is just straight up real stories.
Yeah. Yeah, 90%, 95% is all true stories. You change some little details here and there. But I've lived a life,
Damn.
and I got a lot of stories.
And you grew up here in LA?
Yeah, I'm born in Harbor City, raised in Torrance and Lomita, California.
And so what was it like, you know, growing, it seems like in between the cultures, right? You get the Mexican experience, but you also are, you know, you're an American dude. Like, you know, you're not like paisa, super Mexicano. Like,
No, we got whitewashed, bro.
Yeah.
Even, like, when my parents came, when my grandparents came here from Mexico, it was very racist, so they tried to hide. You hide it. We're white, not, you know. They were proud to be Mexican, but it was just a different time. They came in the like 40s, bro.
Right.
And so, yeah, we got what's that? Whitewash. I don't know the correct term.
No, that's the term.
And but yeah, my grandparents were from Chihuahua and Mexico City. And my mom was born here, first generation American. I'm second generation, but you know, I look like pinche gringo.
I love that, man.
But yeah, no, it sounds, I make fun of it and I hate it because it's almost like the stereotypical shit.
Right.
But my white side, golf scholarships, and my Mexican side, we got like 7 gangsters from LA. you know, not all. There's everything, but
Well,
it's
you can be gangster in a non-gangster way. I mean, you're a
no,
gangster.
they're gangster.
They're real gangster.
They're gangster, bro. They fucking teardrops gangsters.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you were the funny cousin.
Yeah, but
No.
it's in my act because it's just true stuff. They think I'm crazy because I do stand up, and I'm like, fool, you get into shootouts. Like that's
funny.
crazy.
When did you break out? You know, at what point did your comedy career become a career and not?
I got fired from Trader Joe's grocery store 5 years ago, and it kind of just forced me. And my first year doing stand-up, I made 13 G's for the year. For the year. You guys hear that? You know, that's not much. I survived off that shit. And I posted Loosey Goosey, and it went viral. And then it was just like God provided, like everything. Like I got fired, but then I got JFL. Then I posted Loosey Goosey. Then I started headlining. Then I started making a living. And I've always been a hustler.
Yeah.
I used to steal my daddy's beers and sell them as a kid. At like 8 years old, bro. Like I just, you know, I hustle.
That's awesome.
And here we are.
Okay, we gotta talk about Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
So Trader Joe's is my go-to place for wine.
It's good snacks. Man.
Okay. Well, but are you a wine drinker?
I'm sober now. I kept getting arrested. I have problems. That way you think I'm doing ayahuasca. Bleh.
You're California sober. Let's be
Oh,
technically.
weed. Yeah.
And mushrooms.
And mushrooms,
And
but
occasional
microdose.
ayahuasca. Yeah.
And ayahuasca.
Okay.
Just
Damn, I should have
if
brought you
God-
some mushies.
If God didn't make it, don't take it. That's my shit.
I like that.
But ayahuasca finally let me get my weed under control. Because I was an addict. Like, I know weed's a plant and a flower, but I say this a lot, if you smoke like Snoop Dogg, but you're not Snoop Dogg, come on, dog.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dogs right there.
No, that's.
But you know what I mean? Like, do you own your land? Do you own, what are you working Starbucks? You smoking like Snoop? Get your shit together. If you have a house on the hill, you're smoking like Snoop, I'll shut the fuck up. Why are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can cuss a little bit.
That's my point.
So
Because I
I'm-
was smoking like all day, every day before I brush my teeth, and I have a problem with that because then I'm not as productive. I'm not hustling.
Right.
But if I smoke at the end of the night when everything's done and it's just chill and it's for giggles, then I'm fine. Like, what is my relationship with it? I guess is my point to all that.
Well, here's my relationship with weed. I'm gonna start from the end, which happened recently. I had a crazy panic attack that unlike I've never had
That's
before.
God telling you to knock it off.
And so I was having that conversation as I'm having a panic attack. I'm driving down a dirt road in the Rocky Mountains. I had drank a Celsius and smoked some weed in the altitude.
Oh, it was the Celsius. The devil's in the meth, dog.
But definitely.
Drinking liquid meth.
Yeah, but it was the weed that kick-started the fucking, like, first of all, I had done it the day before, nothing happened, but there's a lot of good things going on in my life, and I guess all the pressure was just sparked by, a lot of caffeine, but the weed, and as I'm fucking, like, you know, ayahuasca's training me, just get through this, you're getting a psychic attack because you're on your way to good things, just, you know, you just gotta, you know, because I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, but then I started promising God a bunch of things, but one of the things I promised, all right, I'm gonna stop smoking weed, except when I gotta be creative, and God's like, yeah, you're right. Because when I smoke weed, I can sit down and write.
It's a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
gets
in the
me
Bible,
in the mode,
bro.
Yeah.
I only know that from Cypress Hill. God put all seed-bearing plants for us. Man manipulates shit.
Yeah.
But I believe the weed just made you introspective, and then the Celsius made you go. Drink water.
I know.
Tea.
I know.
Maybe
absolutely.
yerba mate.
Maybe.